to Chef Bourque's Outdoor Country Kitchen here. It's all about Cajun food. Today, I'll be making some shrimp and okra gumbo. And let me tell you what, it's going to be number one. And I'll put some sausage in there. Shrimp, okra, and sausage. Watch out. Okay, I'm going to start putting things in so you'll see what all my ingredients are. But before we start, you know, I make my own beer. Saxon Street Brewery, Bouquet's beer. And it's wonderful. If you want to learn how to make it, go see my video. It's all on there. Man, it's hot. But this is good now. This will take the sweat out your eye. Alright, first thing I want to do, I got my water boiling right here. I've got 1.5 gallons of water. Remember that. In here, I've got sausage. I got some fresh sausages from Bros in Lafayette. And I got some Best Stop smoked sausage. And I always use Hillshire smoked sausage. That's my 3 main ingredients when it comes to sausage. See how that looks. Look how pretty that is. Once you eat that sausage, let me tell you what, it can't be beat. You might even leave the shrimp aside, I don't know. But I add that in my water. I'm going to crank my fire up a little bit so I can maintain my boil going. Next, I want to put my seasoning in there. Right here I've got 1.5 small bell peppers. And I got 2 onions. And I got 5 little cloves of garlic. I like to chop that in there and kind of save them on the side for when I need that, but I know what's in there. So you can see the pretty garlic on the, right there, all kind of pretty garlic in there. And I add the whole thing. I want nothing left in there, because that's where all your flavor is. Now, right here, I put it in a bowl. I've got some fresh tomatoes, and I got a can of Rotels with chili peppers. And this is the hot, because I always use the hot when I'm making my shrimp and okra gumbo. I'm going to pour that in there. And this is a Cajun show, so don't expect to see me running around in an ambulance outfit and all that stuff, you know, with my little, oh, you got to do this and do that. I'm outside. This is my outdoor kitchen. Now, okra. This is my okras right here. I like to get my okra already cut up and it's frozen. I grow okra, but a lot of times I don't have time to cut my okra, and a lot of people cook it down with tomatoes and they smother it down, do all this stuff to put it in your gumbo. But I tell you what, if you boil your gumbo enough, it's going to be taste the same. That goes in the pot. My old pot's filling up slow. Now I've got roux, but I'm not going to add the roux. I got to get my boil going first. So I'm just going to cover my roux up. Now right here, if you've seen my videos, this is what your shrimp stock looks like. That's what it looks like. I'm going to use 1.5 pounds of fresh shrimp. I took the peelings, all the peelings. This is what I end up with right here. Shrimp stock. Not just seafood, you know, where you got all kind of stuff. This is just shrimp. But that's what I'm making, shrimp. I'm going to get this boiling real good. Once it starts boiling, I'm going to be adding these little spices here, which is parsley, black pepper, slap your mama, little red pepper, some more garlic powder, because the garlic does stuff here, but I like the little powder too, and some salt. So right now, and of course our shrimp, which we'll do later. So right now, I'm taking a break. Need to catch me a cold one while this stuff boils. Be back at the wild. Aye, all right, I'm back here. Let me tell you what. If you could smell this smell right now, I think that you would just, like, I don't know, just go kiss your dog or something. This is just so dang good. If my toes are all curled up, I wish I had a cigarette. This was so good.
Smells awesome.
Stir this up a little bit. Let me tell you, the okra is starting to cook. Sausage is cooking in there. It's making a little grease on the top. Mr. Bro's sausage right there, this fresh sausage. Oh, that smells so good. Got my rotels working. Everything just working together right now. However, I'm just getting there. We're just starting this process. Right now, I want to season it. Got some salt. I didn't do none of this yet. And I pretty much know what I want to do with my salt. Always use the little slap your mama. I'm going to make this a spicy party. And I got no problem with that. I'm waiting for some people to come over this evening there, you know, and they like spicy stuff. This red pepper. Well, they want to like this one here. A little black pepper. Ay, ay, ay. I like my parsley flakes. You know, all these seasonings. What I'm going to do is a little garlic powder. Yeah, all this seasoning now, I've still got some more stuff. I still want to put some green onions. But you know what? I'm not going to do the green onions until I put my shrimp in. With my shrimp, I'm just going to, fresh shrimp, I only let them go about 15 minutes in my pot. Then I add my green onions, because your green onions, I don't want them to ball to nothing. And a lot of people, I like mine in with my shrimp, but a lot of people wait until it's almost done, till they're ready to cut it off. Then they put some filet in there, and they put some fresh green onions in there. Then they're ready for it, and that's good. But that's not what I'm doing today. Alright, now I'm going to let that boil. That's got to boil a good while because that okra has a little slime on it. And I like to boil it until it's all gone. The okra is kind of falling apart and it's all gone. But guess what? When you put it in your bowl, because I like mine thick, when you put it over your rice, it is so good. So you got your shrimps in there. And today, when I'm done cooking, we're going to go ahead and add some little eggs in there. I'm going to drop some eggs in my gumbo. Because I like my eggs to take the taste of the okra and the shrimp. Like I said before, an egg will take the taste of whatever you put it in. But I like that, because sometimes I just want an egg. I don't want a shrimp. Or you got a lot of people and they eat all your shrimp. So some people do that, they take all your damn shrimp. Then you know you got left an egg. So it tastes like a shrimp. You close your eyes, you take to eat a shrimp. It's good stuff. Now, my roux. In the old days, I used to make roux. Every now and then I make roux. Today, I'm not making my roux. I got a cup and a half of roux. Maybe a little bit more right. I'm going to put this in my pot. This is what I use. This is the boys, carrying the boys out of Bill Platt. They're the ones that take care of my roux. I love the roux. If they ever pull it off the shelf, I'd have to go talk to them and say, what's going on, man? That's the good stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna go start off putting my roux in there. Might not put it all because I got okra in there, so I might just put, I'm gonna start off, that's about a cup. I've been doing this for years, so I know a cup. I got about a cup of roux in there. The whole bowl equals to about half a jar. That's the whole bowl. A little bit more than half a jar, but I don't think I'm gonna use all that. But I'm gonna leave it on the side for in case I do. If it doesn't taste quite right, and it's a little weak, guess what? I can always add a little bit more. Now I'm just gonna let it boil down. Keep doing this thing. You don't want, and something else, you don't want to cover this. When you put your roux in there, don't cover your pot. If you cover your pot, it's going to boil over. Don't cover your pot. You leave it just like it is and just let it work. Let it work. Stir every now and then the bottom of your pot, because if your roux goes to the bottom, it's not going to melt good in there. And not only that, if it burns on the bottom of your pot, then you got to be cleaning the pot. And that's hard work. Alright, I'm going to see you after a while when we're going to try to finish this thing. Aye, you go! Alright, here we are again. I come out here to stir up this wonderful pot of gumbo. And let me tell you what, once you make this, you be trying to make it all the time. Everybody gets on me. They used to say gumbo's only for wintertime. You know, in my house, anytime the air conditioning's on, it's wintertime. I make my gumbo, take off my shirt, sit by the fan, got the AC on, and it's wintertime. The gumbo's so good. What I want to do at this time, it's been boiling about 45 minutes. I want to walk over and give camera girl a little taste, because I know camera girl is going to tell me, no, I'm not going out there. There you go, shot. Look at that. Now, I don't have any rice cooked yet. The rice is cooking right now. This is just for her to taste the flavor. So like that, I know that it's not being wasted. Well, that girl can taste now. Alright, let me go back to my little place. I gotta see how it is.
Oh, that's awesome.
Got a little seasoning, a little spice.
Oh, that's got a kick.
No, it's got a kick. Now, when you put that rice in there,
Oh, that's good.
slow it down just a little bit.
That's good.
Don't go get you no cornichon and try to eat that, some Tabasco or something with that, because you don't need it. This batch here is ready to go, girl.
That is good.
Anyway, we're going to cook it about 30 more minutes. Then I'm going to put my shrimp in there, my green onion. And like I said, you know, let that cook for 15 minutes, and I'm going to do an egg drop in there. Real nice egg drop. And that's a Cajun egg drop, so like that, you got it all together. I tell you what, the sausage is starting to float on top. When you see the sausage floating on top, that means that something good is happening in that pot. There's no roux at the bottom. I got my rotels, and I got some fresh tomatoes with the rotels. You see that beautiful color. That's a beautiful color. Oh, that color's so pretty. I only make restaurant style stuff. But when you eat my stuff, you can say, man, I feel like I'm in New Orleans, or I'm in Lafayette. Even better, I'm in Lafayette. Because this is where it happens in Lafayette. Lafayette been voted the best, the tastiest city by Southern Living Magazine. We're the tastiest city. And I know that I'm part of that. Matter of fact, I got some friends going to South America from Georgia, and they driving over there. They're driving all the way, and they're going to be stopping in, and if they come in this evening, you know what they're going to be getting. Be right back. Alright, them shrimp are ready now. Been boiling about 15 minutes, about maybe 12 minutes really. But I'm gonna go ahead. Gotta lower my fire. Like my fire real low. You can't have a roaring fire when you're dropping eggs in your gumbo. Now this is only if you want eggs in there. If you don't want them, you don't have to have them. But I like my eggs in my gumbo. After a while, we're going to have some good gumbo, shrimp, okra gumbo. And a big piece of French bread. With a little butter on the side. Get me a little bottle of beer.
Sounds great.
Shut out the world. Cooking on an outdoor stove like this with propane. It's not that hard, but you gotta watch your fire all the time to make sure it's adjusted right. Now don't stir this, whatever you do. You just put your eggs in there, let it ride. Just let it ride, let it ride, let it ride. Anyway, we're gonna be back after a while when the eggs are done. We're gonna serve up some gumbo. Hey, alright. Alright, I just cut all this off. And look who's here to get a plate. Urban Treasure Hunt.
Hey, I gotta come get me a plate.
I knew you'd be around it when you heard I was making some shrimp and sausage and okra gumbo.
Yeah.
Just tell me
That
when.
looks good, man.
Bring it on, brother. Look at all that. Beautiful stuff.
Wow.
How about an egg?
No, I'll take gravy though.
You take gravy?
Yeah, I like gravy.
Want some more shrimp?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'll take some shrimp.
Some more shrimp. Got some more shrimp down there. Somewhere.
Oh, man.
Somewhere.
The life of a king.
There you go. Whoa, there you go.
Whoa.
All right, buddy,
Look
listen.
at that. Camera girl, get a picture of that.
Wow.
Look at that okra and shrimp gumbo.
Wow, that's something.
Man, I'm gonna tear it up. I'll
Bon-
see you next month. I'm gonna be eating this for a while.
Bon appetit.
Yeah, bon appetit.
Tell you what, boy, that's the same stuff I'd make if I was at Death Island with you over there, 'cause you'd be there in July, I believe in July you're going to be in Death Island. Anyway, listen, this is Chef Bourque. I'm shutting this kitchen down. I'm going to eat. I'm going to watch a good movie and just chill out for the rest of the night. Love y'all. Aye, 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 aye. Not yet.